Today we discovered that Carlo Ancelotti is a huge, big fan of anime Dragon Ball. For what reason? Because he created a new player. A player and a fusion between Tchouameninga and Camavinga, becoming Tchouameninga. Even Carlo Ancelotti couldn't believe what he was seeing. And 4 years after, we have finally an answer for President from Napoli, Aurelio De Laurentiis, that was asking himself in 2019, why is a small club like Frosinone even playing in the first Italian division in Serie A? Well, I have to say that yesterday in Coppa Italia, the yellow team, the yellow and blue team, they gave him an answer, and now finally, he knows. My name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, and we will cover football together. We have so many things to speak about. Chelsea in the Carabao Cup, Manchester City that is reaching the final. We have to speak about transfer market with some players that can move already in the winter. Nottingham Forest has a new coach, Serie A, La Liga, Liga, everything will be covered now. But first of all, I want to thank all of you. The video yesterday with Icardi, possible move to Real Madrid, was a beautiful success. Thank you for sharing the video with your friends, with your family that are as passionate as you about football. So continue, maximum of like, subscribe to the channel now, because we start with a number 173. What does that number represent? Why did I choose that number? Because it's the total goal scored by Griezmann with the Colchoneros, with Atletico Madrid. He's joining now all-time top scorer of Atleti, the old vintage legend of the club, Luis Aragonés. 173 goals, which is an individual record that is just fantastic. Unfortunately, it's not individuality only that is counting on the field, because you have to play as a team, and the team of the white and reds were not able to beat Getafe. Well, they were until the 87 minutes before the remontada. It was 3-1 for Atleti, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3, 87 and 93rd minute with a penalty scored by Getafe team. It's not enough to overtake Barcelona in the third spot of La Liga. They are now equally at 35, far away from the miracle Girona. It's a problem for Atleti, but it's also a problem for Barcelona, because not only they are third and not first, but Sport is saying that they will have to do it without a player. Who are they speaking about? Pedri, otra vez KO. Another time knockout. Another injury for the young Spanish player, and this is a big problem, because tonight they will have to play at 7 p.m. Spanish time. Big, huge problem. And it's true that they are already thinking about the winter mercato, but probably they are exaggerating, or at least the words of manager Xavi are a bit too much. What did he say yesterday? Well, hopefully the signing of Vitor Roque will be at the level of Messi or Cristiano. Well, the guy is 18 years old. He didn't even arrive in Catalonia. The pressure of Xavi on that young kid is already immense. The entire world will watching, and at the first missed pass, it will be a drama, because it's impossible to link a young 18 years old player to Messi, legend of Barcelona, or Cristiano Ronaldo, legend of the game. Pay attention, Xavi. Don't burn the player before he arrives. Us is not speaking about the 18 years old, but another one, a big one, an important one that made the glory of the last few years of the Blancos. They're speaking about Toni Kroos, because us is saying Kroos, quédate. Kroos, remain. With Carlo Ancelotti, that is not only watching anime, but is also trying to convince the German player to stay one more year, to extend his contract until 2025. Will it happen or not? No idea. They are still focusing on other players. We know it. A center back, a striker Icardi, spoken about in yesterday's video. A center back that will not be Tchouameninga. It will not be Camavinga. It will not be Tchouameni, even if Tchouameni will have to play in that position. For what reason? Because they have to sacrifice for the team. Mercato will be crazy for the Spanish team, Real Madrid. From one side we go to the other, because yesterday, you know it was the Mickey Mouse Cup, the Carabao Cup, that was played between Chelsea and Newcastle. Welcome back, Nkunku. I'm extremely happy that that player can finally start with the Blues. He did well in the 20 available minutes, scoring also a beautiful penalty, a penalty that was important for the Blues to go through to the next round. Unfortunately for Newcastle, they had an important player that did really bad. Who are they speaking about? Well, Star Sport is revealing it. Bad trip, because yesterday it was extremely bad. Bad performance of Trippier in the last few minutes, because they were leading Newcastle. The Toon were leading 1-0 at the 91st before an extremely big, huge mistake. At the 91st, where he's trying with a header to give a back pass to the goalkeeper. No power enough with Mudryk that is able to equalize. Celebrating with Nkunku, the first celebration of Nkunku with Chelsea. They went to penalties, and that's the thing. That's the question that I have for all of you that are watching. Is it normal that a player that is totally devastated, that went out mentally of the game after giving that gift, that Christmas gift to Chelsea, that he's taking a penalty? Because he's missing it, and it was clear that he would miss it because he was out of the game. He was not there anymore. So yes, I agree with Star Sport, bad trip. Mirror Sport is speaking about the other guy, not Nkunku, not Trippier, but probably the hero of yesterday. They are speaking about the goalkeeper Petrovic. Petrovic is Chelsea's hero with a fantastic, beautiful penalty save, the one that is giving actually the game win for Chelsea. Hate. Why? Because we also saw something not beautiful yesterday. A fan that invaded the pitch at a certain moment, going in contact with the goalkeeper of Newcastle. Police to probe fan invader. These are the images that we don't want to see in football, because now nothing happened, but it can be extremely dangerous. Pay attention. On the other side, there was another club from England that was playing a final, not yet, a semi-final, that was playing a cup, and they won 3-0 against the Japanese team Manchester City with a beautiful goal of Bernardo Silva that said yesterday the players are exhausted. Well, he was not, because he's giving that second goal. 3-0 for City. They go to the final, playing against the team of Marcelo. Who will be the winner? Let's see. They can probably count off a comeback. The comeback of Holland that this morning was training finally again with his team. Mamma mia, he is in form. He wants to play. He wants to participate. And probably he wants to score the winning goal. One that will come back in Premier League. It's now official. We spoke about it yesterday. It's Nuno Espirito Santo that was announced as the new coach of Nottingham Forest. The best position for him was 7th, 48 wins. He needs 2 wins to achieve 50, which is always beautiful. He was 4-time manager of the month. A beautiful signing, a beautiful appointment for Nottingham Forest that was super proud to announce him as the new coach, bringing back to Premier League. Today is the birthday of Kylian Mbappe, 25 years old. Happy birthday. Joyeux anniversaire Kylian. Finir avec le sourire. Ending the year with a smile is the title of l'équipe, because they are playing today. They are playing against Metz at 9 p.m. French time in France, in Paris, in their stadium. Maybe not with Mbappe, because Luis Enrique is doing a rotation. Will he enter in the second half? Could be. Will he not enter at all if they don't need him? Let's see. They have now an advantage of 5 points in Liga. Maybe even more this evening. Is Kylian Mbappe too big? Bigger as La Tour Eiffel? Is he bigger as Ligue 1? Is it time for him, now that he's 25, to change league, to going to Real Madrid, to Liverpool, to Arsenal, trying to go with another top team, but probably also in a top league? Let me know in the comment. I'm curious, and the answer that De Laurentiis was looking for. Why is Frosinone playing in Serie A in 2019? Well, yesterday in Coppa Italia, in the Italian Cup, he received 4 slaps. This is the title of Gazzetta dello Sport. Napoli, 4 sberle, 4 slaps with a really angry Kvaratskhelia that was not able to score yesterday. Well, Frosinone celebrating together. That small team, that just promoted team that was able to beat them 4-0 with the loanee from Juve, Barrenechea, that was able to score his first goal with a professional. Beautiful win for them. Well, that's why probably they are playing Serie A, because they deserve it, and because in football everything can happen. Well, a player that will probably not stay longer in Napoli is Elmas, because an agreement has been reached, like reported by Fabrizio Romano. 25 million euro from Leipzig, the German German Bundesliga team to Napoli, the transfer will be permanent. Another one that could possibly leave his league, his club, to go to Leipzig, possibly, as said by Ekrem Konur, is Jadon Sancho, that will not find peace with Erik ten Hag. It's a player that could leave. And apparently, we all discovered a new thing in Serie A. Apparently, according to referee Massa, that was the referee of Genoa Juventus in match day 16 in Serie A, well, if it's the last minute of the game, if the result has no chance to change anymore, well, you could go with an assassin tackle like Malinowski did, and you can even shout on the player that is suffering on the ground. He could have broken and closed the career of Kenan Yildiz, young rising Turkish star of Juventus. Well, the referee said to Max Allegri, the coach, you know what? It was 1 minute left, nothing would have happened, so it's okay. We can do it. Anyway, a total disaster decision, and even more, a total disaster response from the referee that didn't give the red card, and a really bad, really wrong answer to the coach of Juventus that was absolutely furious. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the support. You are just amazing. My name is Giuseppe. You can call me Beppe, but the thing that is important is that we covered football.